Sundaramurthy. As a Toastmaster continues to grow and develop one's speaking abilities, it is more and more likely that you will be called upon to speak at a special function or during certain occasions. Next month's banquet, honoring a parting coworker, for example, will require someone to stand and say a few words. It is where practicing the advanced manual special occasion speeches comes in handy. Sen's technical mentor, Salman, is leaving Chicago and is taking another position within the company in Dallas. Sen is using this speech as an opportunity to practice a send-off for him. Send off to the seeker, Sen.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Hello, Toastmasters. Yes, good evening. I have had the privilege of working with Salman from 2004. Personally, he has been a big influence on my technical skills and learning. I became a better learner and better user of technology in these 15 years because of him. Salman has got an offer within the company and he is going to leave me. It is time that I remember and celebrate a few of his wonderful traits. Salman would take every opportunity, whether it is positive or negative, to turn it as a power learning habit, power learning opportunity. Nothing goes half understood when he is around. Technology, management, economics, philosophy, he'll always look at it from different angles, through different experts' eyes from Google. At the end of it, the work that he produces will put a pundit to shame. Whenever he produced the goods and he was not given the credit, he would take it on its stride and move on. He would take the disappointments as if it has not happened and he would pursue his seeking. Seeking for him, seeking of truth for him is more important than petty credit taking and grandstanding. When I first met him, and that is 15 years before, I had a conversation with him where I felt that a particular technical thing could not be made feasible. He just prodded me. He nudged me. Let's check. He started coding, having me next to him. After all, I was wrong. But he never said that day that I was wrong. He left with a word, looks like it is feasible. He gave the credit to the machine, but that particular moment, another person could have easily crushed me. And I remember that day like today, because it was that day a seed of interest in coding was planted in me. From then on, whenever there was a tool or a technology that had come and I was interested, there was always a person whom I could talk with, experiment with. And the beauty of Salman laid in the fact that he would tell me how to do it, but whenever he knew that I was not stretching enough and I was looking for an easy answer, the chats will not be answered. It will be blank. That silence to me is a very clear indicator that I got to stretch. It's in my ambit and I have to stretch and go for it. To me, that's a very valuable lesson as I'm mentoring a lot of people right now. Not to give everything in a platter. There are certain times you've got to make the other person reach for it. He catalyzed most of the people around him. He will seek a new tool, new method, and a new way to look at things. For him, ordinary things are things to be made cool, and tough problems are to be even made cooler. That was his approach to every problem that came his way, every simple, boring work that came his way. I have to borrow some words from Stephen King, from our Andres' favorite movie, which happens to be my favorite movie too. It's Shawshank Redemption. When Red communicates to Andy Dufresne in the climax, some birds are not meant to be caged, that's all. Their feathers are too bright, their songs too sweet and wild. So you let them go. And the part of you that knows it was wrong to imprison them in the first place rejoices. But still, the place where you live is that much more drab and empty for their departure. Seeking knowledge at a young age is like engraving a stone, says a wise man. Salman has left us. Salman has left a lot of us as golden tablets here over the past 15 years. Most of us here in Chicago owe a mountain of debt in gratitude to him. Salman, wishing you a joyous seeking in your new terrain. Thank you very much for touching our lives, Mr. Toastmaster.